I'm here with Marlene McNutt of Fire Mountain Gems and Beads, and Marlene has a really great soft and silky mixed media project for us.
I do.
Look at this necklace. You've got all kinds of things going on there.
Yes, I have a selection of Powa shell, there's natural shell, Hill Tribe silver, freshwater pearls, and gemstones, as well as crystal.
I love the fabric too. All kinds of different fabric.
The fabric is a natural, the basic part of the necklace is a natural hemp. And I've used two sizes, a fine size to tie on, and then I've used the heavier size to add strength, a little bit of strength and
yeah, which is great.
Texture to the necklace.
Now you mentioned all the different types of beads that you have. I love that you have them put together in a little combination there.
Yeah, you can just lay these out and just see how everything looks together. You might be making it for a specific outfit or a specific function that you're going to, but you can combine most anything. You can just keep adding until you
find the combination
you like, the color sequence that you like, and
yeah, and those are some great ones. Okay, show us how to start doing this.
Okay, the first thing you're going to do is decide how long you want your necklace. And then you're going to cut a piece of hemp. I'm using a shorter length today to work with.
Okay.
But you're going to cut your hemp twice the length. And I'm using a fine hemp for the beginning. You're going to tie a knot about 10 inches in from the end and go ahead and leave a tail. And then I'm using the natural marquee shells. Just string that on and go ahead and tie a knot on the other side.
Okay.
I've left some movement in here. I didn't tie the knots right up close because you want the necklace to move.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, after you've finished tying on to the length that you want, then you're going to go ahead and you're going to cut a couple of strands of heavier hemp.
Okay, so it's a little heavier than the first one.
Yes. And then you're going to cut short strands of the smaller hemp. And what I've done is take the short strands and go ahead and tie the 3 strands together. Now you can tie between each shell if you want. The more you tie on, the heavier your necklace is going to be, the fuller it's going to be. So now that you have tied these short strands on, you've got 2 ends to work with. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and take some beads and add them on. Most of your beads are going to have large enough holes, most of them, that you can go ahead and string them on.
Right, so you're stringing them on the shorter ones that you just tied the 3 together with.
Yes, the ones you just tied on. And then go ahead and tie a couple of knots, just overhand knots, and it makes a big enough knot that the bead won't slide off.
Great.
But now every once in a while you will have a particular bead, especially the freshwater pearls. The holes are not large enough for this hemp to slide through.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead, put it on a head pin, and make a simple loop. Just trim part of that off. And then go ahead and roll just a simple loop. And this gives you something to attach that pearl with. So go ahead and tie it on.
Just tie that one on too.
This also gives you just a little bit of different, a different look because you've got
incorporated silver.
Right, and then you've got the beads not only strung on, but then you've got them also hanging like a dangle.
Okay.
So, and then once you've got all of these done, and you've got the necklace done to the length that you want it, and you have everything tied on, you're going to go to the end, and you'll go ahead and just do one simple overhand knot. And this will finish off the end. You'll place it right up against the shells. This finishes off your end. Then taking one strand of the hemp, you want to string on half of your clasp. When you get that done, you'll tie one more overhand knot.
So that's strung and knotted.
Yes. And there's your clasp attached.
Wow, that's easy.
It's very easy.
So you're tying on the clasp, basically.
Basically tying on the clasp. And once you have everything tied on that you want on there, I went back and I just added some fiber.
Soft
you
and
can
silky.
add yarn. Yes. You can add yarn, you can add ribbon. You can add pretty much anything that you want, and it just gives it a little bit of a different look.
That's fabulous. And some of the other pieces that you brought, you added even different things onto it.
Yes, this one is Botswana agate, and it also has the Hill Tribe silver, but I've added some mohair fuzzy yarn.
And what about the next one? That looks like ribbon or fabric going through it.
Actually, it's fabric. I folded it in half and then just stitched mother of pearl beads between each fold.
Wow. Now you're getting ribbon included with it.
Yes, that is crystal pearls and crystal cubes, and then the ribbon is actually the clasp in the back. It ties at the back of your neck.
And the last three pieces, we're looking at the necklace and then the bracelets, are crochet.
They're all crocheted, yes.
Wow. Marlene, those are fabulous.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing all these great techniques.
You're
really
very
soft
welcome.
and silky.
Yes.
We'll be right back.